What's up, everybody? I'm Rob.
I'm Rayshawn.
And this is Learn, Hustle, Grow. We are debt-free 40-something empty nesters, veterans of the U.S. military, real estate investors, and travel enthusiasts. We define debt-free as having no credit card debt, no car notes, and no mortgage payment.
We created this channel in hopes that our experiences will inspire you to take control of your finances and pursue your passions. If you have any interest in money, real estate, or travel, this is the place for you.
9 years ago, we joined our lives and our money. We're both from single-parent, low-income homes. Neither of us were taught anything about money growing up. We learned the hard way, y'all.
We struggled. I racked up debt in college.
I racked up debt in the military.
After graduating high school, I joined the U.S. Army Reserves. Later, I graduated college at the age of 22, 7 months pregnant.
After completing 4 years in the U.S. Marines, I had a son and got married at the age of 24. So wife, how'd you create so much debt in college?
Credit cards and student loans. I can honestly say I needed the student loans in order to graduate. However, the credit cards were a different story. They gave out incentives on campus. Free t-shirts, 2-liter sodas, giant candy bars. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I thought it was a good idea at the time. Before you know it, I was doing a little bit of shopping. Outfits for the parties. I even got one of those 20+% retail store cards. It was nice to be able to buy something for a change. I even purchased a gift or two here and there.
Okay. So when you graduated college, did you have a job lined up to pay back all this debt?
I did not, but I had a plan. I attended several job fairs on campus, and I was excited about the opportunity for a corporate experience. As each interview went by, my belly grew a little bigger. By the time we got to the third interview, it was obvious that I was expecting. And can you believe they stopped calling?
What? So when you were, when we met, you were almost debt-free. At what point did you realize your debt was a problem?
Oh, almost immediately. Babies are expensive. Before long, I stopped making the minimum payments on the credit cards. Needless to say, they were not happy about that. They began to call and write. The harassment was endless. Now, enough about me. Tell the good people a little bit about your experience with debt.
Well, at 19, I joined the military, like I said, and I went over to Okinawa, Japan for my first duty station, and they started sending me credit card pre-approvals. And I got sucked in right away, and I had my first $1,000 credit limit. That was the most money I had ever seen at the time. I immediately went to the electronics store on base and got me a stereo system, and for me and my roommate. And we were jamming. We thought we were doing it, and then shortly after, I started hitting the mall. Started getting new clothes. Every pair of J's that came out, your boy had them. And I stayed fresh.
Ballin'.
I thought I was. But after that, I ended up going back to the States. Immediately got me a car. You know, thought I was doing it even more then. And just dug a hole from there.
So you mentioned the credit cards, car note. I know you also have a son. What about student loans?
So yeah, I ended up going to college for IT, and I got student loans, of course, and I had the GI Bill coming in, and I should have been putting that towards my student loans, but I did not. Immediately, I started using the money to live off of, and used zero towards my student loan, which I just delayed the inevitable. And also, I had a son. So I, like I said, the hole was deep.
When we met, you were in the process of paying down your debt.
Yeah.
At what point did you realize that it was an issue?
I realized it was an issue mainly after the divorce. Because during my marriage, I took the majority of the credit accounts. And by the time we broke up, I realized that I had about 18 creditors in my name, most of them in charge-off status, and it wasn't pretty.
Well guys, the point of this first video is to share a little bit about ourselves, who we are and where we've come from. As you can see, there's been no inheritance. We'd love to learn a little more about you. Are you on your own debt-free journey? Are you interested in real estate? Do you love to travel? If so, tell us more about it in the comments. We love your feedback. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
And please subscribe.
Until next time, this is Learn, Hustle, Grow.